lovelies, it is time for my March Cards Against My TBR, so stay tuned. So this Cards Against My TBR is going to be a little bit different than normal, probably a lot shorter too, because, well, I'm filming this as of January 31st. I haven't done any of February yet, but we are going on a trip and we're going to be gone almost the entire month of February. So I wanted to go ahead and pre-film this so that it could post towards the end of the month. And I'm going to say, as far as February's books, anything I don't get read, I'll just roll those over. And at the end of March, when I do my next Cards Against My TBR, I'll let you know how I did for both months. Apparently I did not put in a fresh battery, so my battery's flashing. So before we get into anything, let me change that out. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry if the angle changed. All right, the books that I need to read in March. I need to read Covet, which is book 3 in the Crave series by Tracy Wolff. This is for the Crave Along Read Along that Clint and some other booktubers are doing. I need to read Everblaze, which is book 3 in the Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shannon Messenger series. Keeper of the Lost City series by Shannon Messenger. There we go. That is one that my Twitter group is buddy reading, but also some of my coffee patrons are reading along too. And then I am a co-host for the Thrills and Chills book club, and we are reading Local Girl Missing by Mary Kubica, and I'm gonna be reading that. And then I also have my buddy read for my coffee patrons. My book buddy of the month, Christina, has selected The Woman in the Library by Solari Gentile, so I need to fit this on as well. And I'm also kind of doing a non-official buddy read with several of my coffee patrons, and we are also going through the Luck series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. So I need to read Opal in March from that series. There's a lot. So hopefully I can get some cards or some of these things to fill in for some of these cards. I'm not going to go over, like I said, how I did with the other books because I haven't done February yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw 5 new cards. So let me shuffle these up and we'll get to drawing. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just realized that this video is going to be complete chaos. I didn't explain how this game works. For those that are new here, I have 26 answer cards and 26 question cards from my Cards Against Humanity cards. And I shuffle them up and I draw 5 cards, and then I have to find books to fit those prompts or questions or answers or whatever. And it helps me pick my TBR, one of my multiple TBR games that I play. Okay, so this month we ended up with 4 question cards and 1 answer card. So I'm gonna stick this answer card in the middle of these. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, our first question card is, this season at Manhattan Theater Club, who's afraid of blank? So I need to find a book that will fill in that blank. I think for this one, I'm actually going to go with one from those books that I just mentioned. And I'm going to go with Everblaze by Shannon Messenger for this, because who's afraid of Everblaze? That sounds appropriate. Okay, next question card. We have comedy equals tragedy plus blank. Tragedy plus blank. Oh, I think for this one, I'm going to go with comedy equals tragedy plus The Woman in the Library. I have no idea if this is comedy or not. I don't think it is. But we're going to go with this because it kind of fits with the sentence. I'm just going to make it work. Okay, now for the answer card, we have Kidnapping Liam Neeson's Daughter. Okay, so this to me is like a thriller. So, oh gosh, I almost forgot. I told you this video is just complete chaos. So, another book that I need to read this month is this mystery book right here. So, my coffee patron, book buddy of the month, gets to select a book from my Amazon wish list, and I send them a gift card in order to pay for the book so they don't have to pay for it themselves. But whatever book they select, I have to read that month. So, Christina selected for me, oh dear, I haven't read the first book. Hold on, I think okay. She selected Four Aunties and a Wedding by Jessie Q. Sutanto, and haven't read book 1, which I believe is Dial A for Aunties. Let me check. She said, I hope you enjoy this. I have heard it's very good. Okay, so Dial A for Aunties, which I do believe I have, is the first book. So, in order to read this book, I'm going to need to read the first book too. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm going to use Dial A for Aunties for this one because it's a sort of a thriller. I mean, it's in genres. It has romance, fiction, contemporary, mystery, adult, audiobook, humor, chick lit, mystery, thriller, adult fiction, and so on. Thriller was in there, so I'm going with Dial A for Aunties for that one. Okay, I'm sorry that this video is such nonsense. Next question. The socialist governments of Scandinavia have declared that access to blank is a basic human right. What could I use for this one? Four Aunties and a Wedding. They declared access to Four Aunties and a Wedding is a basic human right. There we go. Might as well go with the nonsense. Okay, last question card here. This one says, legend tells of a princess who has been asleep for 1,000 years and can only be awoken by blank. Okay, some other books that I haven't fit in here that I want to read. We've got Covet, Local Woman Missing, and Opal. I don't know if any of those would fit for this. This may take me a minute because I'm trying to think of something and my mind is drawing a complete blank. So, give me just a minute. Okay. So for this one, and I'll have to go and like search through stuff to find the book, so I'm just gonna put it up on the screen here for now. Legend tells of a princess who has been asleep for 1,000 years and can only be awoken by fame, fate, and the first kiss by Casey West. I think that seemed fitting. Okay, so we've got The Woman in the Library. We've got Dial A for Aunties, Four Aunties and a Wedding, Fame, Fate, and the First Kiss, and Everblaze. So I only have two of these books right here, but there's 3 more that need to go with it. Yeah, so this video was a mess, and wish me luck that I can do everything I need to do over these 2 months. And come the end of March, I will let you know how I did for both February and March. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye.